What is going on YouTube? Dr. Rise back with another division video. Today we are going to be taking a look at my 6-piece Predmark build that I've been using for Last Stand lately. Right off the bat, we're just going to go ahead and explain this. You can see that I'm running 9,700 stamina on a Predmark build and all of my weapon talents are locked. You're probably wondering why. So we're going to go ahead and talk about it. Here you can see this is my normal 9k stam pred build. This is the way I normally run it. But for those of you who didn't know, your stats are balanced in Last Stand and in Skirmish. And as you can see from the picture, the same pred build now only has 8,400 stamina. Obviously not enough to unlock our 9k stam talent, which is 120% bleed damage over time, which is the main reason why anybody would run this build, honestly. Please excuse the blurriness as well. I just now figured out how to properly insert screenshots into my video, so won't be a problem in the future. Here you can see my build that I'm showcasing now, 9,700 stamina, and after the balance, it only drops down to 9,200 stam, which is as obviously enough to unlock our 9k stam talent for the Predmark build. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the build now that we have that out the way. Unfortunately, like I said, since you're going to have to run so much extra stamina, the only talent you're going to be able to use with this build is the free talent, which unfortunately does not include the house, since the house has no free talent. But what I do is just make sure you have deadly on an SMG and you'll be fine. And for the 6-piece bonus, for those of you who didn't know, which is what we're even editing this build for, is the 9,000 stamina bonus that we get, which is 120% bleed damage over time. The main reason we want to use this build right now. I'm running 2 stamina health mods on my chest piece, and on my mask I'm also running a stamina health mod as well, with 4% critical hit chance rolled on it. Another stamina mod, unfortunately it's skill haste for the knee pads, but I'm trying to get a stamina health mod, so that's not going to be a factor for later. And for this one we have a firearms mod. Unfortunately it is skill haste, which is not needed for this build. I'm looking for a health one as we speak, but everything on this build needs to be rolled to stamina, 1 firearms mod, 4 stamina mods, and you'll be good to go. Got some pretty good gloves here, everything we need. For my holster, running 4% critical hit chance on it with a self-heal mod on it, 6%. Got 4 of those, so we're gonna need that since we have no skill power, so that's gonna be required. Make sure you have your self-heal mods on, you should be good to go. With everything the way it is. Oh, and by the way, this build is not optimized, so if you want to run this build, you can go ahead and optimize it and you can get every last bit of performance out of it. 42% critical hit chance, 134% critical hit damage. Working on my critical hit chance, want to get that to at least 50, but it's working pretty well for now. Here's the rest of my character sheet if you want to go ahead and look through that. And also, for this build, this is not for Dark Zone. Don't make this build and run it in the Dark Zone. You're not going to be able to kill anything. Yeah, your bleed's going to be off the wall. You're going to be a little bit more tanky. But you have 2 missing weapon talents. And in the Dark Zone, we all know that that can get you killed. So do not run this in Dark Zone. If you want to run it in Dark Zone, I'm going to be putting out another build for my Dark Zone version of Predmark. Pretty simple, but same thing. But it's just this one. I'm running 4 stamina health mods, and if you want it to be a Dark Zone build, just replace those stamina health mods for firearms health mods or whatever you want to run, and you'll be good to go. But this is the way that I'm running it for Skirmish, so keep that in mind. Running Fear Tactics. Fear Tactics is pretty good because I run a shock turret in skirmish and for your tactics can sometimes have a chance to spread. That's always good. Make sure you have shrapnel as well. Here's my actual build that I run. I'm going to be doing a build on that a little bit later, so keep a lookout for that. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, so that when I release that content, you'll be able to see it. But with all that being said, I'm Dr. Rice. Thanks for stopping by and watching the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.